Okay, today I'll be walking you through the first half of corkscrew. I guess the first part is just this video is just going to be for the setup, how you get into it, in different ways that you can do it. So I guess the first part is you're going to use what's called a J step. So just imagine a J, like do this with your pinky, and then that'll make a J. Just go like that, and then just picture doing that with your feet. Take that image and put it in your mind. Now you can take as many steps as you want, but if you're gonna use a J step, you usually use 3. Start with your kicking leg. That's the first step. Then your non-kicking leg is gonna go second. It's gonna be facing forward. Or if you want it to be like a more sharper J, like almost kind of like a pivot, but not totally. Start like this again, but then turn your ankle out like this, and have like a more wider step, and then bring your kicking leg through. So again, start with your non-kicking leg, then step 2. It's almost kind of like a half a circle. 3. So now what it looks like is, and then you can go to do it. So again, one more time. Take 1. Then it's when you move your second foot, it's kind of gonna want to be in this motion. Like half a circle. So 1, 2, and 3, swing up. Now for the actual first part of the twist, like I was saying earlier in the video, there's a couple ways that you can like get into the twist if you're just starting. So once you've gotten this way that you can, an easier way when people first start out to do the corkscrew, is you can go, instead of just going straight up and then twisting, what you can do is you can, right when you're swinging, turn. So right as you're swinging, before you even get in the air, turn, and you'll only have like another 180 degrees to go. So that's one way. Again, start with your J step, turn, then jump, okay? So again, kick, turn, and then jump, and then just do the rest of the 360 degrees. Again, what might help is to spot, when you're in the air, I can't help you with that part, but I can give you some tips, because, like, you can't control how much air time you have. I mean, you'd have, like, better time if you were practicing it on a trampoline. That might give you more time. But we're doing this on the ground today. So, again, one tip that might help is choose whatever setup you're going to do for the spin. So now, you're going to go, your hands are going to go up and to whichever shoulder you're going to spin to. I spin towards my left, so my arms are going to go up into my left shoulder. Again, start with your J step, swing, and your leg, and while you're running, while you swing, your arm, if your leg's back, your arms are back. And all the way through the swing, they're moving with your leg. until you get high up. And that's when you're going to want to bring your arms to your side and start spinning. Now, if you're not landing it, and you're pretty sure that you've got the arms and legs synced, and your arms are going to your shoulder part, you're pretty sure you've got that part down. This might help is what might help is try to look over your shoulder too. So then throughout the trick, you can see when to land. Okay, so you've got this part. You're right there. Look over your shoulder. On like the last spin, you're gonna want to put your foot out. Whichever foot you're gonna do. If you're gonna do like a hyper corkscrew or like a shuriken corkscrew. So you've got that spin. You should probably put your foot out to get ready to land at 45 degrees, which is like mostly towards the corner. If you don't have a quarter, then just put it straight diagonally, just like dead on diagonally, or whichever you think is diagonally. Just usually stick it out like that. That's usually like a good diagonal line. So right about there, you should spot the ground and land. If you're not landing it, what my dad said I would be doing this outside, but my dad said I can't go outside since it's raining. And I already got in trouble for going outside once. So I don't necessarily have enough room to do an actual corkscrew in here, but as soon as the weather clears up, it's just the beginning of spring, I'll do one outside. So basically, if something's going wrong, try to, like, what I do is I usually like look up the trick that I'm working on and do it in slow motion. I look for that trick in slow motion and look at every little detail. And I just go over and over and over again. It's about repetition, and if you keep on doing it, you're gonna land it sooner or later. So if you keep on practicing, don't just try like 3 times and just give up. Just keep on trying, and don't be afraid to like experiment with different ways. If your like center of gravity is right here, and this is making you go and putting your shoulders and putting your arms for the swing through right here isn't working for you, it's just making you go more upside down, then just try going like this. Then just try bringing your arms to your side. Just don't be afraid to experiment with different things. Again, back to the analysis thing. Look for the trick in slow motion, and find one that's similar to your style and that's similar to your problems. Look up for people who have the same problems and ask them how they figured out how they dealt with their problem, and just try to apply the same thing. If that doesn't work, then look at the trick again in slow motion and like focus on like what the head's doing, like where is he looking, like right before he lands. Notice what the hips are doing. Notice where he positions his feet and where he puts his arms. So I hope that helped. Peace.